On a quiet afternoon in a suburban neighborhood, a curious stray kitten wandered near a backyard pond. Playful and unaware, it slipped and fell into the deep water, splashing and meowing for help. With no one around, the situation seemed dire, and the kitten's cries echoed in the still air. Enter the unexpected hero. Living peacefully in that very pond was a turtle, its days spent basking in the sun and paddling through the serene waters. But that fateful day, it noticed the kitten struggling, a situation that seemed hopeless, with the kitten thrashing and gasping as it tried to stay afloat. The turtle swam toward the kitten, its movements slow yet purposeful, guided perhaps by empathy or instinct. As it reached the terrified animal, it positioned itself just beneath the kitten, its hard shell becoming an unlikely lifeline. In a remarkable turn of events, the kitten, desperate and clutching for survival, climbed onto the turtle's shell. Steadily, the turtle carried its newfound passenger toward the pond's shallow edge, where safety awaited. Moments later, the kitten reached the land, soaked, shivering, but undoubtedly safe from its watery predicament. The turtle, seemingly satisfied with its quiet mission of mercy, slipped back into the water, resuming its tranquil existence. The entire incident was captured on a backyard security camera and quickly went viral, touching millions across the globe. The footage raised questions. Was it mere chance, sheer instinct, or something deeper, an act of animal-to-animal empathy? Though opinions may vary, one thing was certain: kindness came from the most unexpected of places. As this heartwarming tale continues to make rounds, it serves as a gentle reminder of the values of compassion and kindness. For those who found this story inspiring, sharing it ensures that such moments of animal heroism won't go unnoticed. After all, every now and then, heroes emerge from the places we least expect, reminding us all to look for kindness in every corner. In a lush green forest, hidden away from the bustling world, there lived an old turtle named Tiberius. Tiberius had a shell adorned with scratches and marks, the badges of time and experience. He had spent decades slowly inching his way across the vast woodland in search of the sea that he had once glimpsed as a little hatchling. The forest was a mysterious place, full of towering trees that whispered secrets to those who listened. Tiberius loved the sound of the leaves in the wind and the scent of earth after the rain, but in his heart, the call of the sea grew stronger each day. His journey was fueled by the memory of the glistening waves he had seen as a youngster but never reached. With every passing season, Tiberius's pace grew more ponderous, and his ancient muscles began to tire. Yet his spirit remained hopeful, dreaming of the day when he would finally touch the cool, blue water. Then, one fine autumn morning, as the leaves began to turn golden and fall, Tiberius found himself by a lonely road on the edge of the forest. His legs felt weaker than ever, and his eyes blinked at the sun peeking through the branches. As he struggled, a gentle voice interrupted his thoughts. "Hey there, old fellow," the voice said, full of curiosity and kindness. It was Oliver, a little boy with bright eyes and a wide grin, who had come across Tiberius on his walk home from school. Oliver knelt down beside the turtle, noting his worn shell and determined gaze. "You look like you need some help," Oliver said, scooping Tiberius up with care. Every evening, after school, Oliver would come to find Tiberius. Inch by inch, step by step, the boy carried the turtle towards the distant shore. The journey was long, but Oliver was patient and cheerful, telling stories and singing songs. Under Oliver's watchful care, the days became weeks, yet neither gave up. They trod through patches of blooming wildflowers and rustling bushes, with the sun setting behind them in a blaze of orange each evening. Finally, after many sunsets and sunrises, a salty breeze tickled Tiberius's nostrils. Excitement bubbled within him, making him wriggle a little in Oliver's arms. As they reached the sandy shore, The ocean spread out before them, vast and blue, just as Tiberius had dreamed. Tears of happiness filled Oliver's eyes as he placed Tiberius gently on the wet sand. Tiberius touched the sea for the first time in 50 years. The waves gently washed over him, welcoming him home. Before diving into the depths, Tiberius turned his head slowly and blinked at Oliver. In that moment, his expression seemed to say, "Thank you for believing in my journey when even I had forgotten it." Oliver waved goodbye, feeling the warmth of accomplishment in his heart. And so, Tiberius ventured into the ocean, where new adventures awaited, while Oliver stood on the shore, waving to his friend and knowing that sometimes the greatest journeys need a little help to reach their end.